Today we are playing one of the biggest technological breakthroughs in gaming that I have ever witnessed. It's called AI Dungeon, and basically this is an AI-generated text-based adventure. It's crazy.
Hi, I'm Nick Walton, the creator of AI Dungeon 2. What if the world-renowned artificial intelligence lab, OpenAI, co-founded by Elon Musk, produced a love child with your favorite RPG? A love child that's already been celebrated everywhere from Kotaku and PC Gamer to The Verge and Rock Paper Shotgun. A love child that's been featured by dozens of YouTubers and Twitch streamers with well over 1 million hits. A love child that, despite all its buzz, and despite the fact that it's almost 2020, is for now text-based only. Yep, it's like it's 1979. But it's unlike anything you've ever experienced. Imagine a game that from the first second on is generated entirely just for you. Each new game has infinite ways it could develop, and is just as unique as your own life. And it feels like a real-life game master or novelist wrote a story just for you, every time. Sounds too good to be true? Like something you'd have to experience yourself to believe it? Good, because starting right now you can. Welcome to AI Dungeon 2. AI Dungeon 2 is the first of its kind. Unlike literally every other game in existence, you are not bound by the game designer's imagination. You can do, say, and experience anything you can come up with, and the game will react and rewrite itself in real time. What you say will be understood by the AI engine and will have a meaningful impact on your game. Our AI Dungeon Master will take your query and will continue the story in completely new and unexpected ways. Want to summon Homer from The Simpsons to throw donuts at the dragon you're fighting? Go ahead. Want to enter the Matrix and come back from the dead? Be our guest. Want to see how far you can push your luck in a wrestling match with Count Dracula? Sure, why not? Simply imagine the world's greatest storyteller that never runs out of fresh ideas. This storyteller takes any prompt you give him, runs with it, and turns it into an incredible experience just for you. Sounds pretty amazing, right? That's why my brother and I started this project back in March 2019. Initially, we wanted to build something that was as much fun as our D&D evenings, though it quickly became much more than that. Our father, Rick Walton, was a celebrated children's book author out here in Utah. He published over 100 children's books. So needless to say, my brother and I have always loved stories that take you on wonderful adventures in faraway worlds. Our father wanted to inspire others, and that is what we aim to do as well. When the media caught wind of AI Dungeon 2, and YouTubers and streamers started picking up, things got crazy. We went from 0 players to over 70,000 in under a week. Under normal circumstances, this would have been pretty sweet. But keep in mind, when this happened, we weren't in the App Store, and people had to play in Google's online coding environment, Colab. Colab is a marvelous tool, and we're grateful for all the support, but calling it end-user friendly for non-techie would be the exaggeration of the year. So when everyone and their mom started talking about AI Dungeon 2, and news outlets from Japan to Germany started reporting about our little project, it blew our minds. We felt like celebrating, yet there was a giant elephant in the room. Each new player meant a steep hike in server costs on our end. Each move is uniquely generated by the GPT-2 engine, and this takes GPU power. How much GPU power? Well, at the time I'm recording this, we'll have to pay upwards of $2,000 per day just to run the players that are already there. Up until now, Google Colab has been generously providing the resources to run AI Dungeon 2, but that won't last. Soon we're looking at server costs of over $60,000 per month, which we'll have to start paying to keep the game up. We already have 2,100 supporters on Patreon, but as we gain more traction and as we get more ideas, we need a serious amount of resources to keep growing this project into its full potential. This could be huge. Just imagine adding voice support, multiplayer, and of course long-term, even visuals to a game like this. The possibilities are endless, and it seems impossible to dream too big. But very soon, this dream could end unless the community comes together and sends a strong signal that we want independently developed, AI-powered RPG beauties like this and its next generation offspring. We'll have to shut down the game until we scrounge up the funds or give up. You know what that means. Getting shaken down by big-name studios, and negotiating with corporate venture capital funds at the cost of the players. We'd like to avoid that and keep it in the family. From the people, for as long as humanly possible, because there's so much left to do and envision. Let me just give you a taste of what's coming in the near future. We're going to ensure server capacity and performance is running smoothly 24/7, so you can play whenever you want with short load times. We already turned AI Dungeon 2 into a beautiful mobile app that's in beta right now, that will continue to improve every day. Next up, we'll refine the engine so you can make it family friendly and safe for work, allowing you to enjoy adventures with your whole family. Soon after that, we'll introduce a unique multiplayer mode so you can play with your friends anytime, anywhere. Then, we're also going to add voice support so you can input your commands instantly and have the game read it back to you. Of course, we're also working on opening the game up to the modding community. We're also looking at AI graphics and AI generated thematic music, and much, much more, if we can get the funding. Beyond AI Dungeon itself, imagine how this could change gaming and entertainment as a whole. We'll have more to share with you on that in the very near future, but for now, let's focus on the road straight ahead. To manage this kind of growth, we'll have to add resources, more servers, more skilled people, more everything. So if you're a machine learning researcher, machine learning developer, app developer, or a graphic artist, and you feel like you have what it takes, let us know on our career page. If you'd like to keep playing, share the fun with your friends, and be part of something that could be the next giant shift in gaming, please show your support. For less than the cost of a Starbucks coffee, you can support the rocket-fueled AI journey we want to take you on. You'll find a button close by where you can choose how much you'd like to contribute. We can only keep this experience free and independent if the community comes together. So try it out, get on board, and be part of something huge. See you soon.